There comes a time when life feels overwhelming. The rush of the city, deadlines, and routine weigh heavily. That's when the heart whispers, it's time for a break. A pause to breathe, to feel alive, to reconnect with nature. And if you live in Kathmandu, one destination always comes to mind. A place not too far, yet far enough to make you forget it all. Yes, you guessed it correctly, Pokhara. After enjoying a comforting cup of morning tea and a few crispy biscuits, I felt the day truly begin. With my energy lifted and my mind buzzing with excitement, it was finally time to step out of the house. I could feel the anticipation building with every moment. I just couldn't wait to slide into the driver's seat, start the engine, and let the journey ahead unfold. But now it's time for a short break, a little escape, a change of scenery, and a chance to breathe somewhere different. I'll be back soon, refreshed and ready. But for now, it's bye-bye Kathmandu. The journey continues. I pause for a moment, still unsure about which route to take. The Sitapela dark road was the obvious choice, smooth, black-topped, and always peaceful. But today, I wanted something different. So I took a chance and chose the usual road. Even as I drove, a little doubt lingered in my mind. Did I really make the right decision? But soon, the road began to speak for itself. To my surprise, it had changed. The bumps, the dust, the rough patches I remembered, they were gone. Instead, I found a smoother, cleaner, and surprisingly improved road ahead of me. What started as a dilemma quickly turned into a pleasant discovery. As we continued driving, we passed through Balambu, where the new flyover instantly caught our attention. It's almost at the verge of completion now, and seeing the kind of progress really gives you hope that this country infrastructure is changing. I couldn't help but imagine how nice it'll feel to drive over that flyover someday, soon. A small change, but a big step forward for the journey outside Kathmandu. As we continued past Thankit, I'd already prepared myself mentally for the usual rough mountain drive. The twists, the bumps, the broken patches we've all come to expect. But to my surprise, the reality was completely different. Instead of the worn-out, patchy highway I imagined, the road had transformed into a wide stretch. Smooth tarmac, few potholes. It felt like driving on an entirely new route. Even better, there was surprisingly very little traffic. The combination of the upgraded road and the light traffic made the entire drive incredibly pleasant. As we slowly approached the checkpoint, I couldn't help but feel a bit anxious, expecting the usual long line of buses and trucks piled up. But to my surprise, it was almost empty today. Just a few vehicles calmly moving through. Maybe it's the magic of early morning travel. The world still waking up, the rush yet to begin. Whatever the reason, I'm glad. Because if there's one thing I truly dislike, it's standing in endless queues. So this felt like a small win to kick off the journey. The stretch of road from the checkpoint to the tunnel was unexpectedly beautiful. The downhill section felt smooth and controlled, with far fewer potholes than I'd imagined. A pleasant surprise that made the drive almost soothing. On the opposite lane, I watched buses slowly inching their way uphill toward Kathmandu. These are probably the night buses arriving from cities far outside the valley, making their final slow climb after hours on the road. As I kept driving, the scenery started to open up, layers of hills, patches of greenery, and the stillness of early morning all around me. The sun kept trying to break through, sending soft rays across the horizon, but the tall hills weren't ready to let the light touch the road just yet. So I continued on in this calm, shadowy glow, a moment where the journey, the landscape, and the silence all came together perfectly. Then came the Nagdhunga Tunnel, a true marvel in progress. Stretching 2.7 kilometers with an emergency tunnel alongside it, This project will soon cut travel time by at least an hour, avoiding steep climbs and landslide-prone areas. Watching the construction, the machinery, the half-finished walls, the workers in motion reminded me of the scale and patience behind such a massive project. With the tunnel and the nearly completed Balambu flyover, this entire route is transforming, promising safer, faster drives while still revealing the rugged beauty of Nepal's hills. This stretch of road is going to be something incredible once the construction is fully completed. You can already imagine how smooth and convenient the drive will be. But for now, it's still a one-way section, with workers actively shaping and leveling the path ahead. I still remember my last trip through here. The road was an absolute disaster. So many bumps and uneven patches that I actually hit the bottom of my car. But today it feels completely different. The improvements are visible, the drive is smoother, and you can really see the progress happening right in front of you. On this road trip, I wasn't in a hurry at all. No deadlines, no pressure, just the freedom to stop wherever I wanted and really take in the scenery around me. That's the beauty of a relaxed journey. But with that freedom, I still want to remind everyone to drive safely on the highway. Rash driving can easily lead to accidents and even tragedies, and nothing is worth that risk. Thankfully, the road today was in great condition, clean, almost dust-free, and with very light traffic. All of that made the drive even more enjoyable and peaceful. Much of the road has definitely improved, but some sections remain rough and bumpy, a clear reminder that construction is still ongoing. While it's encouraging to see progress being made, the slow pace can make the journey frustrating and time-consuming. Watching the work drag on, it's hard not to question the commitment behind the project. Why is it taking so long? And why are travelers and locals forced to deal with these challenging conditions year after year? After hours of continuous driving, we finally decided to take a short break. The fatigue had started to creep in, aching backs, tired legs, and even the car felt like it could use a moment to breathe. So we pulled over at Maliku, the perfect spot to stretch, relax, and sip a warm cup of tea. That quick pause was exactly what we needed, recharged and refreshed. The real adventure began right after our short break, as the true reality of the road ahead started to reveal itself. The surface was a chaotic mix of deep potholes, uneven stretches, and construction zones that seemed never-ending. Driving here felt like a roller coaster, but not the fun kind. Every bump jolted the car, testing both the vehicle and the driver, while the unpredictability of the terrain kept you on edge. And the dust. It was everywhere. It coated the trees, blanketed the vehicles, and hung thickly in the air, making each breath a challenge. If you're planning this journey, a mask or a scarf isn't just an accessory, it's a necessity. Every passing truck sent clouds swirling, reducing visibility and adding another layer of difficulty to an already demanding drive. Massive, ongoing work. Traffic was managed in a one-way system. Waiting, crawling forward, stopping again, it became a pattern. The drive demanded patience more than anything. Construction stretches endlessly along the way. On one hand, seeing progress is encouraging, a sign that things are moving forward. But on the other hand, the slow pace makes the journey frustrating and time-consuming. It's a road that tests patience, perseverance, and careful driving at every turn. a reminder that sometimes the journey itself is the true adventure. Along the way, we offered a small prayer at the Manakamana. We didn't stop by, but as we drove past, we offered a small prayer from the car, seeking safe passage for the remainder of our trip. With our spirits lifted and the engine humming steadily, we resumed the drive toward Mugling, ready to face the winding roads, scenic valleys, and all the adventures that lay ahead on the road to Pokhara. As we left Mugling behind, the road instantly felt like a different world. The blacktop surface was smooth and well-maintained, a rare sight in Nepal, where potholes and rough patches usually dominate. Wide lanes and clear markings made the drive effortless, almost like gliding through a carefully crafted highway rather than the typical winding and unpredictable mountain roads. Every curve and incline felt designed for comfort, allowing us to focus on the breathtaking views instead of constantly worrying about bumps or traffic. The scenery itself was mesmerizing. On one side, the Trishulai River sparkled in the sunlight, weaving its way through the valleys, while the green hills rolled endlessly on the other. The combination of smooth road and stunning surroundings made it one of the most enjoyable drives. The road ahead promised more beauty, smooth curves, gentle gradients, and vistas opening up with every turn. It was clear that this stretch was unlike most roads in Nepal, and the anticipation of reaching Pokhara made every kilometer even more exciting. From this point onward, the journey felt completely different. The surroundings looked cleaner, the drive felt lighter, and the whole experience suddenly became far more enjoyable. It's amazing how a good stretch of road can instantly elevate the mood. Honestly, I didn't expect the road to be this good. The section after Abu Khairini was a pleasant surprise. Barely any traffic, calm greenery lining both sides, and a highway that almost felt like it belonged to us alone. It was one of those drives that feels like a dream. What struck me most was just how well-maintained everything was. Maybe due to the new construction. The smooth, wide highway stretched ahead effortlessly, making the drive incredibly refreshing. Roads like these are rare here, and it genuinely lifted my spirits the moment we hit this stretch. And then, the view hits you. As we drive deeper along this highway, the mountains begin to rise, slowly, majestically, like guardians of the horizon. Their snow-capped peaks shimmer under the sunlight, painting a scene so breathtaking it almost feels unreal. These are the moments that remind you why road trips are more than just travel. They're experiences that stay with you. And let me tell you, driving on this stretch is pure bliss. The smooth blacktop, the gentle curves, the rhythmic glide of the wheels. It's the kind of road you rarely find in Nepal. Every kilometer felt like a gift, and I found myself appreciating every second of it. Then comes the greenery. Thick, vibrant, alive. Lush vegetation embraces both sides of the highway, giving the whole journey a magical, almost storybook feel. It's as if nature itself stepped forward to welcome me with open arms. With every passing moment, I felt more connected, more grounded, more at peace. Honestly, driving here was a joy I didn't expect. The silence, the smoothness, the scenery. It felt like the road was built for moments like this. The experience didn't just meet my expectations, it went far beyond them. And one thing you immediately notice? The air. After Kathmandu's dust and chaos, the freshness here feels like a reward. Crisp, clean, and invigorating. The kind of air that lifts your spirits, fills your lungs, and instantly changes your mood. You can feel the difference. And just when you think it couldn't get any better, a turnoff to Bandipur appears. a hidden gem perched high on a hill. It's a place that deserves its own trip. In the coming days, I'm planning to visit Bandipur, a hill station known for its panoramic views, rich culture, and beautifully preserved traditional architecture. The environment there feels completely different from other cities, calm, clean, and steeped in history. It's where nature, heritage, and tranquility blend perfectly, a destination that promises to be as memorable as the road leading to it. As we drove closer, the towering mountains came into view. The sheer scale and beauty of the landscape were beyond my imagination. This road, this experience was truly something else. It's hard to believe that such a smooth and serene drive leads to a destination as historic and iconic. The roads here are not just pathways. They're part of the adventure, part of the story. As we approached Pokhara, I couldn't help but recall my last visit. Back then, the final stretch into the city was nothing short of a challenge. Dusty, bumpy, and full of potholes that tested both patience and driving skills. It was a long, uncomfortable ride after hours on the road, and the excitement of arriving at Pokhara often felt slightly overshadowed by the rough journey. But this time, everything had changed. The roads were completely transformed, smooth, wide lanes made driving effortless and even enjoyable. The dust was gone, bumps had vanished, and the improvements were massive. The route that once tested endurance now felt inviting, like a gateway to the beauty of Pokhara itself. I really want to capture our entry into Pokhara, but thanks to a hiccup with my GoPro, that moment went unrecorded. Sometimes, that's just how travel unfolds. A reminder that not everything can be perfectly captured. I hope you enjoyed this journey from Kathmandu to Pokhara. If you did and want more travel adventures, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, Into the Unknown. Your support helps me bring more stories and journeys to life. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.